Well, New Year's Eve 2020 is just a few days away, and the organizers of the annual Times Square Ball Drop are in Midtown right now, where they are unveiling the revamped crystal ball. Let's take a listen in.
Generosity, and that's why today, this very morning, we are going to be replacing 192 of the Waterford crystal triangles with the brand new theme, the brand new design. Remember, there's 2,688 crystal triangles, Waterford triangles up there this morning, and we are going to be replacing that with 192 of this one right here. This is this year's theme, the gift of goodwill. As you can see on this here, you can see these intertwining pineapples. The pineapple effectively has been the symbol of generosity, of goodwill, if you will, for generations, for centuries. And that's why it's very special to be here this morning. As you can see, it is cut on both sides. This is solid Waterford crystal right here, designed by our designers and sculpted by our craftsmen across Ireland and across Europe. A very, very special moment for them. So let's not forget the guys who actually made this here this morning. When we think of Waterford crystal, we think of celebration, we think of success, and we want everybody this year with goodwill to pause for just a moment and to look for the good in people, look for the good in situations, look for the good in everybody, because what we can achieve is unlimited when we work together. And I want everybody here this morning, as we celebrate over the next coming days, getting ready for New Year's Eve, to surround yourselves with your loved ones. Surround yourselves with the people who mean so much to you. And maybe have a more illustrious celebration this year, raising a Waterford crystal toasting flute, celebrating success, not only getting ready for the new year, but getting ready for a new decade. That is quite a remarkable. Think about that. We only celebrate a decade in our lifetime 8 or 9 times, so this is a very, very unique moment to look ahead with really good fortune, to have that goodwill to your fellow man. So, with further ado, my colleague Jeffrey.
Oh, thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome, my friend.
Beautiful. I just have to say, with all the designs we've had, this is one of my personal favorites. When you see it on the ball later upstairs, it sparkles beautifully. The cuts, it really is gorgeous, and I can't think of a better message as we're all waiting for that Waterford crystal ball to drop at midnight than the gift of goodwill to all of us around the world. And we are going to have quite a party to celebrate. It's all going to kick off at 6 p.m. with the lighting and raising of that Waterford ball. And then we're going to take you through more musical performances than we've ever had here in Times Square. You're going to get this beautiful eclectic mix from all of our networks and all of our own guests. We're going to start with a Chinese cultural performance from Dan Huang, China. We go right into the Village People, who are going to do the largest YMCA ever here in Times Square. We're all going to join in with a little YM. I've been practicing. And then we're going to have LL Cool J is going to be joining us. We're going to have Lauren Elena. We're going to have Post Malone. We're going to have BTS here in Times Square. We're going to have Alanis Morissette. We're going to have Sam Hunt. Ex-Ambassadors is going to be doing Imagine at Midnight, plus their big hits, Renegade and Unsteady. And then Univision's bringing us Yas Favela and his Mariachi El Sol de Mexico, as well as Pedro Capo and CNCO, which is going to be amazing, with Yenis Ben Cosme. So it truly is this wonderful mix of entertainment and people from all over the world that make this pilgrimage here to celebrate with us. They're all going to come together, and as we watch that ball drop with the gift of goodwill, we're all going to be celebrating and having a wonderful time. So we're going to go up now in groups, or we're going up all at once, and we're going to get a chance to see this beautiful Waterford crystal. I welcome you all. We're going to go out that door in the back, and we'll answer all your questions upstairs. Thank you so much. Have a Happy New Year.
And we have been watching the unveiling of the New Year's Eve ball in Times Square. And like it does every year, the ball got a little bit of a facelift this year. Crews installed more than 2,000 Waterford crystals on the sphere, and that was just enough crystals to cover the ball, which is 12 feet in diameter and weighs more than 11,000 pounds. Every year, about a third of the ball is actually replaced. And earlier today, we spoke with New Year's Eve co-producer Tim Tompkins, who told us that the theme of this year's event is the gift of goodwill. Tompkins says his team chose that theme to promote looking forward with a sense of hope. And if you couldn't make it to the unveiling today, you can always participate in the pre-New Year's hype, and that is by filling out a square of confetti for the wishing wall in Times Square. This confetti will then be poured down onto thousands of people at the stroke of midnight on January 1st, 31st into the 1st. We have more information about that on our website, cbsnewyork.com.